You know what this is? It's called a USB Pendrive, or a thumb drive as I like to call it, because it's about the size of your thumb. You Gen Z people probably don't even know about this. Well, these were the hottest storage media that you could get back in the early 2010s. You know, when internet wasn't as widespread and cloud technology was, well, barely there because no one had access to internet back then. The only way by which you could get information was to go to a cyber cafe where the internet is kind of decent and copy that data which you downloaded completely legally to your USB drive. There was also a time when the antivirus software were at their peak because of all the goddamn viruses that you were bringing back. But after our phones started coming up with 64, 128 GB of base storage, and after internet got really fast, all these older trends pretty much died away. But that got me thinking about the actual use cases for USB drives in 2021. If you're a software tinkerer like me who tries out different operating systems, then these drives can be used as a bootable media. I mean, even though they are old, they're pretty fast, so they can be used as a boot drive. If you have enough capacity like 16 GB or above, you can install an operating system like Linux or any of its distros and directly boot from it. And also when paired with the right USB compatible port, these things are pretty fast, over 100 megabits per second. So you can use them to temporarily store a lot of files that you typically use, but you don't want to store it in cloud storage for some reason. And frankly, that's about the only use case that I can think of. Everything else has been replaced with something better. You no longer need a USB drive to copy files from one place to another. You have high-speed transfer via USB cable itself. You used to use them to plug it into your DVD player or a TV so that you can play movies, but now that you can stream 4K movies on demand, who wants to download and store them somewhere anyway? But overall, these are slowly but surely dying away from the market, and I think it's for a good reason. There are cheaper and better technologies available that are more worth your money and are more reliable than these two. SSDs can be made so compact nowadays that cinema cameras can directly use an SSD to write their media and they don't have to use SD cards anymore. So I think after these USB drives, the SD cards are next to go. All we need is some kind of a fast USB interface between the camera and the laptop or something that you're copying over, and that's about it. You don't need to carry an SD card separately that stores photos from a camera and can later copy it over to your laptop. So it's all for an innovative cause. I know people are generally resistive to change, myself included. We want to keep the same things around for as long as possible, but I think at some point we have to accept that these things are dead and we have to move on to better stuff, even if it means adjusting to a stupid solution for a temporary time. Anyway, do you have any of these old USB media lying around? If so, share your thoughts in the comments down below. You can also join our Discord for interesting conversations like this.